Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, let me just tell you, today was a crazy day, really specifically for me, just because of one thing. One thing is because I hold Neo. Neo used to be my biggest position. Used to be my biggest. You know what? Without going any further, just like the video, all right? Apparently, if I actually say to please like the video. You guys actually freaking like the video because last video got a hell of a lot of likes, more than I thought it would. So just boom, just like the video real quick and let's just get right into it. So Neo, we're gonna look at my biggest position, or what was my biggest position, Neo, getting absolutely destroyed along with other Chinese stocks. Let's look at the stats real quick. In the beginning, when I first invested in this, I'm like, oh, Neo's gonna be very big, right? In the next 10 years, I think Neo will still, and I still believe that Neo will be big, but China is really pushing my buttons, man. Really pushing my buttons. I bought 500 shares at $45. So like, what is that? A hell of a lot of money. I was like, my average cost was like $22,000, $23,000. Oh yeah, you can see like about $23,000. I put into Neo from my own money. 23,000 I had, and now it's only worth $4,680. And my average cost was $45. And at that time, I was like, $45. That's like a cheap. That's cheap. And look at it now. Neo at $9.36. I still believe that Neo in the long term. I'm talking about maybe 5 to 10 years. And when I first bought this, I was like, by 2025. I think Neo will slowly start growing really fast, kind of how like Tesla did. Maybe not as fast, but it will grow super fast. It will start producing hundreds of thousands of cars fast, maybe millions of cars very fast. And since it's in that luxury space, it would have a higher profit margin because their vehicles would cost more, right? But boom, out of nowhere, guess what happened? We're having a freaking Great Depression in China right now. Very bad right now. And it's not just Neo, right? It's all the Chinese companies. I think there was a little thing right there. Look at this. Xpeng down 12%, Li Auto 17%, right? And it's going to also even some of the other tech companies, other car companies, electric car companies, even the plug-in companies. Even Tesla was getting hit a little bit. But not even then. Even anything that has to do with Chinese companies is just getting right. Alibaba down. Imagine Alibaba down 12%. Really? This company used to be huge. It's only 167 billion dollars market cap. That's insane. And at one point, this used to be a $300 stock. It was 5 times bigger, 5 times bigger. So it was almost a freaking $1 trillion company, close to being $1 trillion, wiped down to almost nothing. And that's one of the bigger reasons why the portfolio was down. Look at that, 79%, dude, 79%. And I was like, let's look at Neo at $9. Ooh. And guess what? 3 4 days later, Neo is down to $9, even down to $8, almost down to in the $7 range. I could not believe that at all. I could not believe it at all. And right now, I'm like, do I really want to put more of my money into Neo? And it's kind of like the dilemma that I'm having is, do I want to put more money in risk that maybe Neo will go down even more, even more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more? Even though I believe that it will recover, it will go back. As long as it can just keep on producing more cars, I think Neo will eventually go back. But how long am I willing to wait? For me, when I first purchased Neo, I was willing to wait a very long time until I started seeing huge production numbers, and then I'll maybe slowly start uh, cutting my position down little by little. But obviously, when Neo was a I think $67 company, it has grown a lot more than it has back then. and it's still growing, even though it's kind of like peaking off right now because of the shutdowns and all that stuff. They can't maximize everything if everything keeps getting shut down. But even with that, all that, it's still a lot better than it was before, and it's worth 1/6, 1/7 of what it was, and it's a lot better back then. Like, that's insane. Can Neo go down more? Obviously, yeah. Would I want to buy more? I actually do want to buy more. Might be crazy, might just be me wanting to lose more money, but I actually believe that Neo eventually, long term, it will slowly get back up, slowly go back up. And I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. I probably won't sell this stock for a very long time. And the thing is, like, do I want to make my this position bigger? That's the thing. And remember, guys, I am no financial advisor. Don't listen to anything that I have to say, because eventually if you listen to anything that I have to say, you'll lose all your money like me. All right, so don't do it. Don't listen to me. But that's a dilemma that I'm having. Neo, and obviously I want to build up all my other positions too, so I can kind of like spread my risk, and that's what I plan on doing. So it maybe eventually I will put money back into Neo after I spread out my cash money into other companies too. So if this ever does happen again with my biggest position, it won't hurt as much as it has so far, because just Neo being down $18,000 is worth more than what my portfolio is now. I'm down more in one stock than my whole portfolio is worth right now, and that's just tough. And obviously, I want to get into other companies. I'm almost done paying off that thing that I need to pay off, so I can start 100% focusing on putting my money into the the stock market. And eventually, I'll probably be able to put thousands at a time, hopefully. If that's the case, and the market continues to stay down, I'll be able to buy a hell of a lot of stock, and a lot of stock fast. And that will be the main strategy for me to slowly build back up, because I am down quite a bit. I am down into the $40,000 range, almost $40,000. So I would have to put in $15,000 to slowly get that back. So it probably will take me like about a year of just hardcore grinding to put all that money into the stock market to slowly build back to where I was before. Maybe maybe $30,000 to $40,000. So maybe about a year and a half. So I would just have to grind 1 year to 1 year and a half, hardcore, and putting my money into some good companies. Some of the ones I have here, and some of the ones that I'm actually looking into, like Tesla, and some of these chip companies, some ETFs. Microsoft's one that I'm looking at. A risky play, maybe Fubo, but I think there's a lot of potential there. I would like to put into these big babies right here, big tech, Meta, Amazon. And then maybe after I put lots of equity into all of these, into the Chargepoint, Palantir, whatever, even Ethereum, I would probably start to put some into Neo back again. But it will be a while before then. But yeah, Chinese companies right now just getting freaking hammered right now. Completely destroyed. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys are doing better than me, because I'm getting freaking destroyed. I'm still not done. I'm still not losing all hope yet. For me to start losing all hope is when I would finally start getting back into margin calls, and then I'm like, damn, that's gonna be tough for me. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, do whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.